Yo, what's going on, family? What's good, family? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another power session on the Kingly Discussions podcast, where we're all about faith, inspiration, and impact. Today's daily word, today's power session is coming from Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, the 10th verse. And it says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Now, let me express something to you. The name of this power session is called Brick by Brick, You Are God's Accomplishments. So let me explain it this way. Did you know that back in 2003, Lego, yeah, I'm talking about the little bricks, you know what I'm saying? The things that we used to play with when we were little. Yeah, Legos. The world's most popular toy brand that ever existed almost went bankrupt. Yeah, like done, finished, out of here, sayonara. But now, Legos is number one. Okay, let me just express that for a second. Number one, global, unstoppable. Each and every age group is fighting and buying off of Amazon and everywhere off the Lego website just to get their hands on some Legos. And you know, I started thinking about something. What turned the company Legos around? What made them come back stronger than ever? It wasn't luck, but it was consistency, determination, and perseverance. The same three things that God uses with each and every single one of us. I got three things in this power session that I want to talk about, and then I'm going to be out the way. The first point, consistency builds credibility. When you're building a Lego set, it takes time. You can't skip the steps. And if the instructions say that piece number 35 connects to piece number 36, you have to put piece number 35 with piece number 36. You got to follow the instructions. That's consistency. That's discipline. And guess what? God works the exact same way with us. See, because he's building us brick by brick. No skipping and no rushing. Every part of your journey, every part of our journey matters. Even the slow seasons, the quiet seasons. He's still building and laying down foundation for us to build every day. Sometimes we think that God forgets about us, but he's really not. He's just making sure your structure can hold the weight of your calling. You can't carry the business of the kingdom on you with a shaky foundation. You can't carry kingdom destiny on a shaky foundation. That is one way how God builds us and keeps us brick by brick. Point number 2. Let's talk about determination. Determination pushes past delay. Determination pushes past delay. Now let's talk about determination. Legos aren't just built in 5 minutes. If anybody knows anything about Legos, they take forever and a day. Sometimes they can take hours, sometimes they can take minutes, and sometimes they can take days. And guess what? It gets frustrating. You lose a piece, you miss a step, you want to quit. But people who finish those sets, They have and possess a sense of determination to see it through its final product. And so is God with us. He ain't walk away from your build because things get messy. God didn't walk away from you whenever we was in our sin and did what we want to do. He was still right there. God didn't stop working on us, and God didn't stop loving on us. He didn't start working on you because you failed once or twice or 10 times. God was simply like, you know what? I started this piece and I'm going to finish it. See, what we've got to understand is that we are not a rough draft. We're not a blueprint. We are designed, and we are designed with purpose. The enemy wants us to believe that we're just a rough draft. The enemy wants us to believe that we are an unfinished product. The enemy would love for us to believe that we are not enough. But guess what? The devil is also a liar. All right, here we go. Now that was point number 2. Let's go to point number 3. Perseverance guarantees completion. See, watch this. Perseverance. This is what brings point 1 of consistency, building credibility, and point 2, determination, pushing past delay. This is what brings it all together. Because when life hits, and everybody know about this, everybody know about lifing. Everybody knows about that. Whenever people start walking away from you, when it seems like every door is closed, it just takes faith to keep on building. Every brick, every experience, every prayer, every tear, every trial, every tribulation, every circumstance, every sickness, each one of it is stacked with purpose. And that's what God does with us. You are God's accomplishment. Now let that sit in your spirit for a second. You are God's accomplishment. And I want you to really think about what that means. You are God's accomplishment. You're not just here just to be here. You were crafted. You were intentionally designed. And you were crafted intentionally with love. Brick by brick, piece by piece, God took time to make you who you are. Now let's look at this one more time, and I'm getting out of here. Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. This means you're just not made to survive, but you are made to serve. You are made to build. You are made to impact. God didn't just build you for the basic and the routine. He built you for boldness. He built you for kingdom business. And don't ever let anybody reduce you to what they think that you are. They didn't design you. They didn't blueprint you. God did. So I say today, as you're listening to this power session, I dare you to start walking like you believe you are his masterpiece. I dare you to start walking out with your chest out, 10 toes down, like God crafted you like he did. Don't be afraid to build again. Pick up the pieces where you drop. Dust off the dreams that you put on the shelf. Remind yourself, I am not broken. I'm becoming. I am here because God put me here. And like I always say, be the best kingdom citizen that you can be and exercise your right as a kingdom citizen. This is King J. Lou, Jared Lewis, and you've been listening to the Kingly Discussions Podcast Power Session. Till the next time, just keep on